So this is what everybody really looks like when they take their mask off after guns, beer, and therapy.
Oh my goodness.
Try to take a shower here, guys. Come on, get out of here. Close your eyes.
Merry Christmas, Hillbilly Nation. This is American Hillbilly and
Ames.
Good to see each and every one of you this evening. My goodness. This is your first time on a show other than our VIP show, right?
Yeah.
Our membership show.
Yeah.
So
I'm always on or most of the time on the Pews days, VIPs. And I had a not so great day today. And so Hillbilly thought it would be a good idea. He said that Hillbilly Nation can cheer me up and we can have a little fun. And so I thought I'd stop by and say hello and stay for just a few minutes.
Yeah, because when you come on the VIP show, you know, we have fun and all that, but then there's been a few nights you were sick and you didn't make it, and then everybody's like, why we come on here? Ames is not on here.
Oh, come on.
Oh man, look at all these wonderful, beautiful people out there in the side chat. Oh man. Yeah. I'm sure you recognize a lot of these names from the VIP chat. So
my side is not the best anymore, but they're a little fuzzy this far away. But yes, I do see a few.
Yeah. Our side's not that best. That's why she's still married to me. Oh man. Yeah, it works in my favor. And so, oh my goodness. Well, we have a few people back here in the green room, and
all right.
Yeah, Wood says, we love Ames. Hillbilly's fine, but he's no Ames.
Oh, Woods.
Yeah, I get that a lot when you don't, if like when you were sick and you didn't show up, everybody's like, boo.
I was sick for 2 months and I'm still recovering from pneumonia. So I still have coughing and my voice isn't the best. So I'm sorry. Try to keep the coughing to a minimum. I did a breathing treatment a little bit ago. So hopefully we'll be okay.
Well, we are here to give away some
early
gifts.
Christmas.
Yes. Sadly this year, you know, and I really, really hate this because it's something that we really, really like to do is send out a bunch of Christmas cards. Well, last year, like we send out roughly between family and friends, you know, including the YouTube, you know, members and stuff like that, you know, it's members to our channel. Anyway, we send out roughly 130, 150 Christmas cards. And last year, and it costs a lot of money. I mean, what you bought a book of stamps, a roll of stamps the other day, what'd that cost?
I want to say like 78.
Yeah, so roughly $80.
And the time, I've been so sick for so long that we just, oh my gosh. I told my friends I kept up with the dishes and the laundry. And it's like all I could do. Like if I would try to vacuum or something, I would get winded and I would have to sit down and rest. It was just too much. So I've just recently been able to clean our house. Unfortunately, it got pretty bad. We have 2 puppies that bring in sticks and leaves. And so like we would pick up some of the big things, but it just needed like a good cleaning, you know.
Oh man. Yeah. But anyway, last year sent out somewhere around 130 to 150 Christmas cards. We had like, it was way less than half. I'd say about 35, about 35% of them actually made it to the people, got delivered.
And it takes a really long time too.
Yeah. And so it's like, you know, we spent a lot of time writing them out and, you know, stamps and money, you know, all that stuff. And like, I don't know, I guess somebody in the mail system just tossed, you know, a lot of them in the trash. And so it's so bad, you know. Boomstick says, we went to Dollar Tree and got everyone a can of soup this year. Awesome.
A useful gift.
Yeah. Tell me the puppies.
Tell me about the puppies bringing in things. Oh, yeah. They've gotten so big now, they carry around entire logs of wood, like sitting there for the wood fire, like in this little, I don't know what you would call that, stand. And they just pick a log off in their mouth and just walk around with it. Yeah,
like a, you know, quarter or so, like split piece of wood, you know, oak, they just carry it around.
They're ridiculous.
Anyway, look you up here, Ron, Ames. We had Ron Wayne.
27 months.
27 months. VIPs rock. Merry Christmas.
VIPs do rock.
And double Ron tonight, man. We got Ron 2A Matters. Remember, for 20 months.
Yay, 20 months.
Well, thank you guys so much. And yeah, we have our membership. Our members only VIP chat every Tuesday nights, and so that's most usually, you know, if you're not a member, that's where pretty much everybody knows Ames. And anyway, but let's bring out some of these folks out of the green room. First up, we got Pat in the bunker. How you doing tonight, buddy?
Hello. Not doing too bad. Hopefully, y'all can hear me.
Yes, very clear.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Good deal. And it's good to see Ames, and glad you're on the mend. So you always make things better when you're on, because between you and Hillbilly, I'd rather look at you than Hillbilly.
So nice. You guys are so nice.
Hillbilly, you fell underneath a lucky star on that one. So that's all I got to say about that one. So, but anyway, no, man, I'm finally starting to get fired up a little bit about Christmas. I'm finally starting to get in the mood a little bit, finally starting to get a little bit of holiday cheer. So, yeah, things are starting to slow down a little bit. So hopefully I can get into the mood more. So, but anyway, thanks for having me on, brother. Let's do this Christmas special.
You bet. Thank you so much for being here. And we got a name out there that I cannot pronounce. I'm not even going to attempt it. Can you pronounce this? And we've had a lot of foreign exchange students, so Ames is way better than this. Because I will definitely butcher it. Ratuja? That's what
I would say Ratuja.
Yeah. Anyway, he's asking what time is it for everywhere?
It's 8:50 p.m. where they are.
It's 9:20 p.m. here in Central Time. We're in Missouri.
Southwest Virginia.
Southwest Virginia. You're talking about Steve.
Missouri, Steve. That just rolled. We say that so many times. That's so funny. Freudian slip or whatever.
Yeah. And I am sorry. It is not international because it our giveaways, like we give away knives and stuff, and there's literally like a couple states here in United States that we can't even send a knife to, and that really stinks. I mean, but I apologize so much. It is not international. And man, look what Pat in the bunker did. Man, he gifted 5 memberships.
Aww, he is feeling the Christmas spirit.
He is. Deck the halls. And
I feel a little bit giving.
Well, thank you so much, buddy. And who got those memberships is Bear Paul Ridge, DM Foss, Walnut and Steel. That's Nibs over there. And Krabby Turtle and Jason Ewing, all wonderful people.
Oh, I hope they enjoy it.
Oh man, yes, man. Good to see each and every one here, and we still got somebody in the green room. Let's bring them out.
Better get on it.
We got Garage Guy 879. How you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm doing really well. I'm on my Christmas vacation. I don't go back to work until after January 5th. So I'm happy. Like Pat, I'm in a Christmas mood. I'm feeling it this year.
Nice.
I got a big old spiral ham there in the fridge. I'm going to fix that Christmas Day, or the day before. And I've been staying busy. And Ames, it's good to see you. It's been a while since we've been on a live stream. Glad you're feeling better.
Thank
and
you.
Hillbilly could have done them dishes and vacuumed. You know that.
Hey, if it comes to me, I'll just use paper plates and stick my face underneath the faucet to get a drink.
Yeah.
You know, live that bachelor life, you know, one or two of my life. So,
yeah, that's good. It's good to see Pat in the bunker up here again. And
good to see you too, brother.
Hope you're doing well. We need to get in touch with Scotsman and make sure his hard seltzer supply don't run out over the holidays.
No doubt about that. Yes.
Never again. Never again. Nope. Nope.
They're talking about vacations, and Firecrat says, "What's a vacation?" Yeah, really. And then Boomstick says, "Vacation is something that politicians take."
I believe that.
We're going to be calling out the side chat here in just a little bit, no doubt about that. There's Justin out there. And again, a reason I want to say we did this tonight is the year is going by fast. And we had planned tomorrow night, we already had scheduled, had some, people ready, to come on and all that. And tomorrow night, we're going to be talking about, of course, we talk about 2A, we talk about sometimes, our first car, our favorite song, how Guns, Beer, and Therapy goes. But we're going to kind of highlight air guns tomorrow night because, like a lot of us start out, learning and learning firearm safety with BB guns and stuff. And there's a lot of great air gun channels out there, and it's something that's really fun to do in the winter time because you can do it in your garage or your basement or like me down the hallway. And and so it's some content that you can do in the winter time that's always fun. And it brings back to our childhood, and so anyway, we're going to be talking about that. But then I thought about the following week, we can do a Christmas giveaway. And I'm like, it's getting so close to Christmas. Like the mail is crazy anyhow, but the closer you get to Christmas, the crazier it gets. So that's why we decided to do it tonight. Yeah, out of your bathroom window, Tim S says. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can sit in your bathroom, open the window, and pop some squirrels and have breakfast when you get done, I guess. Oh, man.
It's been done before.
And if it was allowed, we'd have Christmas music going right now. I mean, but YouTube don't allow that. So
our puppies are making some suspicious sounds. I'll be right back. It sounds like they're into something.
They're always into something. Oh my goodness. Yeah, at some point, they're not puppies anymore. They're large animals. And if you've not been on our VIP show where we showed some of the, our puppies, what we call puppies, well, they're 6 months old roughly right now, and they are what do you call see, I don't want to get this right, or don't want to get this wrong, Labradane. So the father's a black lab, the mother is a Labrador, or Great Dane, But yeah, and they are humongous, and they're only 6 months old. And so yeah,
So what you're
but-
telling me is that they're saddle dogs.
yeah, I mean, you got 2 German Shepherds, Pat. So,
Well, yeah, I can't say much. I've got 2 German Shepherds, so
yeah. But my always deal is we had 2, Australian Shepherds. We still have them. They're getting very, very old. We don't know how much time we have left with them. And so we wanted, like some puppies for those dogs to help raise. Is that the right word? I guess, like teach and everything, like where the property boundaries are and when to bark, when not to bark, and all that. And so, it just, I like preparedness, and so, Boomstick says Pat could sing Christmas carols. Yeah,
I will comment this. Boomstick, no one wants to hear that.
including me and Garage Guy.
No, exactly.
No,
Because
man,
it's
definitely
somewhere
don't want
between
me
a
singing.
drowning goat and a
Sure,
dead
bud.
cat.
But yeah. Oh, look at there. What we got? Oh, earbuds. Yeah. You guys got to come prepared.
You would need them. Not gonna lie, you'd need them.
So it sounds like you just got them riled up. What were they doing?
They were chewing on the rug and flipping their favorite toy, that hose nozzle thing.
Chewing on the rug. Yeah.
Well, imagine Boomstick singing a Christmas carol with that deep voice of his.
Oh, yeah.
That
Yeah,
gets some
Wood says, I want to see the action movie based on what my lab thinks is outside. Yeah, wouldn't that be funny?
Oh, ours does the same thing.
Our round 6 this morning. Woo, 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 woo. It's like, come on. We got security cameras. I can see what's outside. I'm like, nothing's out there. Look at the monitor. Nothing's out there. Plugs or muffs are both yeah, walkers. Yeah, I actually have a set of those walker earbuds, and I really, really like them. I know, some people have different opinions, but I've had very good luck with mine, and they're, man, almost 2 years old. But I only use them like when I'm out there on the range, so because they make them like they'll pick up, like you can use them for your cell phone and radio, blah blah blah. So some of those you can like wear all the time. Like if you're working like in the street, like where it's loud or whatever, you can have them in your ears and still hear music and your cell phone and all that. But mine, I only wear them when I'm out the range, and they've been really good so far. Wood says our lad thinks he saves us at least 27 times a day.
I know, they're so cute.
Yeah. It sounds like my Germans every day.
Yeah.
I say again.
Well, speaking of German Shepherds, me and Ames, we looked up where the Great Danes come from. Do you remember that? You want to tell Pat? Because I think he'll find this interesting.
I am so sorry. I don't remember.
I probably will. I like dog lineage. I don't know why, but I love dog lineage.
Well, so they're actually from Germany.
Oh, nice.
And they're a breed of the Mastiff. And they were used to hunt literally big, dangerous game.
Like wild
boars and all that.
Oh,
And Justin out there, Fuel Firefighter, says My cats can care less what happens to us. Exactly right.
Oh my god.
That is literally the first animal that will eat you after you die. Is your cat.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, it says our boo boo saves us from leaves every day. Yeah, blowing around the trees. But yeah, they were actually very vicious animals, large, and all that. And they were actually bred down some. They're mastiffs is what the breed line is, and they're bred down some. Like I assume, like interbred, however, to make them like friendly dogs.
Make them gentle.
Yeah. Otherwise, they said that like the original Great Danes would be not make good pets because they were very, very like like hunting dogs, like very vicious or whatever. And so we thought that was a really interesting deal. And yes, they are very, very gentle and babies. Tell them what happened to you when Duke got up on your recliner. Well,
Yeah.
he's always got on there, but
He's always got up and laid flat on my body. But as he's grown, he's gotten longer and longer.
way big. How much is he? Well,
I don't know for sure, but I know he's over 70. And
Yeah.
he's probably 80 pounds. But I had a lot of sick days in my recliner where I would be working on my laptop, but just resting, trying to get over this and doing my breathing treatments every 4 hours and all that. And so he climbed up into my lap and he turned around and he put his butt up here and his head down on my lap and he tipped us over backwards.
The
The weight
recliner.
distribution shifted and Mike had to come and help and get me up because like the wall was behind me. So I was like upside down, like with the dog on top of me. And he just stood up and went like this, looking over the top of the recliner. And Mike walked in and flipped him down.
Yeah.
Flipped us down.
Yeah. Aim's like, help me.
I go, help.
Her, she's toes
Feet
up.
toes
The
up.
recliner's tipped over backwards. and he's right on
Dog's
top
like,
of
"What's
her.
going on?"
So I'd like push down the recliner and tip him back forward. Oh my goodness.
Well,
And,
I'm glad you said toes up and not the other one.
I started to say the other one, but
All you can see was my toes when you came in.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. You said toes up, and I was like, "Oh, I'm surprised you didn't say the other one."
I started to. I got Pack Rat says Great Danes were also war dogs.
Oh.
And looky here. My goodness, what a
What?
Christmas treat.
What?
There's Bubba. Hey, buddy.
How diddly doodle doodle do?
Mr.
Good, buddy. How you doing?
Oh, hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit.
Yep,
Love
I
that
got you.
singing.
Gotcha.
Now I got to come home today with some Christmas gifts from Jim Beam.
All right.
Yeah, they gave me
there you
they
go.
gave me a
Watch
dang
out.
near gallon bottle of the barley malted whiskey. They're Claremont Steep, and then they gave me a bottle of 7-year black, and then they gave me 4 mugs with Jim Beam Highball written on them.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. Yeah, I was surprised.
Right.
That is great,
Awesome.
buddy.
After the way I left the bathroom last time I was there, I didn't think they'd give me anything.
Oh man, Steve says my wife has 2 yip yip dogs that never shut up. Oh my goodness.
I enjoy the dogs that talk to you. Like I had a dog, Sadie, and she would go rah, 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 and she would talk to us, and it was so cute. Yeah.
Yeah, my Germans are the 2 biggest talkers. So I said, "You want to go for a ride?" And she'll go, "Rah rah, rah rah," and it's like, "Okay, well, let's go." She knows what time it is, and she can. She I think she knows English. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
I
They
wouldn't
know
doubt
certain words, that's for sure.
it. Yeah. And
Gizzard.
it says, did I win yet?
I think I've said this before, but I call my aunt's little bitty cavapoo that she's got Houdini, and she opens up my door. I don't know how she does it because it's not a lever door; it's a doorknob. She somehow opens it up.
Really?
And if I lock it, sometimes she gets in too. I don't know
Dang.
how. I don't know how. Like I said, I call her Houdini, but she comes in there. She will not. If I'm here at this house, she will not leave me alone if she's awake.
Wow.
She's your buddy.
We had an Aussie one time that kept getting I forget if he was getting in the fence or out of the fence, or regardless. We had a chicken pen in the backyard and we just caught him. We were able to look out and see, and he got against the chicken pen on the far side and shimmied his body between the house and the chicken pen, using all of his feet like to walk himself up the wall to get onto the porch or to get off, whichever way it was. I think it was getting onto the porch. He was breaking into the backyard or something. But anyway, it was wild how he figured it out.
Yeah, he's doing some of that Jackie Chan stuff, man. Like his feet against the house and his back against the
like pushing his
chicken
back
pen,
so he
and,
climbed
like-
up the house. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I actually caught him on video on my phone one day.
Ninja dog.
That's how we knew he was getting in. What's that say? Packrat says,
I had a little Havanese.
Havanese?
I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. That knew German, English, and Spanish. Wow.
I'm pretty sure my German knows all that too. So
He said, I'm trying to record a video, but George won't shut up.
I've heard George before. He's a talker too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Well, man, good to have everybody on here this evening. And anyway, we got the hashtag going down below, and it is open. The hashtag tonight is just hashtag Merry Christmas. Now, capital letters don't matter. Spaces do. So, like, just don't put a space in between it, and it should pick
this
it
is
up.
for the giveaway?
Yeah, it's for the
okay,
giveaways
okay.
tonight. Yeah.
Nice.
You betcha.
I didn't know if it was the giveaways or calling out the side chat.
We're going to do that, too. Okay. Thanks. Big Sky threw one out there, so I know it works. I see it popped up. So,
Good.
Yeah, I want to make sure I had it right. Yeah, we already got 4 entries.
Nice.
Yeah. We're gonna do some fun giveaways here, and see, we got some knives lined out tonight. Of course, we're going to give away a few skinny knives, but we got different knives, and they are in the red, white, and blue. You know, because we love just, you know, this country, and red, white, and blue is just always awesome. And look at all these coming in here. Woo, man, check them out. And anyway, and then we actually have a set of, I hadn't shown them to you yet, got a set of shot glasses that's really cool. So you can use for eggnog.
Eggnog's good stuff.
Yeah. Oh man, I know a lot of people like eggnog. Some people don't like it, but the way I always do it, and you can do it alcohol or non-alcohol or whatever. A lot of times I'll do 2 versions, adult and a kid, which I don't put much alcohol in it, you know. But when I do put the alcohol in it, we use the spiced rum, Captain Morgan.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah, Captain Morgan, a little bit of Captain Morgan spiced rum. But anyway, we do the eggnog, and then, you know, like you get the square cardboard box of vanilla ice cream like we've always grown up with, you know. Well, you cut that in about half, and you put half a chunk, carton of that vanilla ice cream in there. and then you can just sprinkle a little, like if you like nutmeg, cinnamon. I do a little cinnamon and stuff around on the top of it. And man, that ice cream just like melts in there and keeps it cold. And it literally tastes like a vanilla shake. Would that be about right, Ames? Or I mean,
a little bit of cinnamon.
Yeah. And this guy says, yeah, Captain Morgan. Yeah, that's what this. Boom's like, there's a reason why eggnog is only sold once a year. That is probably true. And around here, I mean, we need to actually get something because, like, it's since it's seasonal. Once they sell out, they do not replace it a lot of times.
No, it's like the local
milk
producer Highland here just makes so much. They put it in the stores, and that's it. They get the one delivery.
Shannon says, we like hazelnut rum in our eggnog.
That's an excellent idea.
Yeah.
And Gizzard Gary, as usual, the responsible party out there, making sure everybody gets in the drawing. Thank you, Giz, very much.
My goodness. So everybody's saying hi out here and getting their hashtags in. I can't hardly keep up with them.
Well, let's do the chat, and then I'm going to get to work.
Yes, we have to do.
So you guys can do your giveaways.
Yell out the side chat and everything. It was, why can't we get eggnog year round? Yeah, no kidding. I mean, that would be neat. I mean,
well, it's one of those things. It's a seasonal thing. It's the thing that it builds up to, like, oh, it's here. We get to have it. If it was all year round, you'd probably get burned out on it, and it wouldn't, wouldn't be as special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And more
exactly.
pumpkin spice goes way longer than what it should, I believe. Gary says, I remember years ago when I used to do it Friday nights. So,
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah. He's
Friday
right
nights and Sunday mornings. Oh, man. I miss them, buddy.
Mm-hmm. I kind of miss the Sunday ones because I used to pop in and out on that when I had the chance to just roll in and out and just
4 hours.
Had a good time.
Gary did like a 4 hour or 5 hour show.
Gary, that's a lot of content. Man.
That's what he said. Oh, so when he retired, he's like, "Screw this."
Do y'all ever try any boiled custard?
Never had it.
Yeah, my grandma used to do that all the time.
Yeah,
it's pretty custard, good. You boil it?
No, I can buy it in the grocery store during the Christmas season. It's usually pretty good, but it's seasonal, just like the eggnog. But I never add any alcohol to it.
Yep.
Santa just put out there, so we tried holiday custard today for the first time. Pretty good, especially with the hazelnut rum.
Sure.
Shanna's big on that hazelnut rum, girl. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like Captain Jack Sparrow. The rum. Why is the rum gone?
Because it's eggnog night.
Exactly.
Fuel and Firepower says there's always a White Russian to hold you over till the holidays. Yeah. The White Russians are pretty good. I've had one of those a few times before. And it's like, I don't know, it's like, to me it's like a milk product. I don't know. Maybe it has milk in it. I don't
know what I never think of when you go to a place where they ask you like what you want to drink, like where they have the mixes and all the stuff. I always forget about the amaretto sour. Those are delicious. Yeah, the next time I go to some kind of a function, I'm going to ask for that.
I always ask for sex on the beach, but I never get it.
This supposed to be a holiday show, Hillbilly. Calm down.
Gary says that would require me getting up at 7 a.m. on a Sunday after being on Foss's show the night before. Yeah, and Foss's show's like from 1 to 3 a.m. where me and Gary live, so that would be pretty rough, buddy.
That's late.
You might as well just start drinking and stay up or something, I guess.
I made a mistake one year. I went to a Hispanic restaurant and then they asked me what I wanted to drink. I said hot sauce, and they, I thought they was going to take it as the joke that it was. They came back with a glass of hot sauce, and I looked at them and I'm just like, "Well, I ordered it. Here I go."
Yeah,
they all just stared in amazement.
I want that on ice, shaken and not stirred or whatever.
Yeah, hot sauce, shaken, not stirred.
Oh man, really okay, Boomstick. Yeah, I know you're not very real southern down there as far as your geographic, but yes, I heard it's a southern tradition to get boiled peanuts in your Christmas stocking. I don't know about that, but yeah, like Louisiana and some of that down there is the only time I had boiled peanuts.
Mississippi is where I had
Mississippi. They're okay. I don't care for them. Now, you liked them.
No,
you didn't like them.
Disgusting. They're soft. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, don't look at me. Hey, don't over here in Kentucky either.
Not my cup of tea.
Just as I get sour all the time.
Yeah.
When I was stationed, disintegrated peanuts.
When I was stationed in South Carolina, they had boiled peanuts all over the place, and at first I didn't like them. They kind of grew on me. They weren't too bad. I guess it's something you just got to get used to.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think they were terrible. I mean, but they were fine. There are for Mississippi says, we love our boiled peanuts.
Yeah.
There you go. Gary says, I've had boiled peanuts. I had a gal in my work crew that's from Mississippi, and she brought them to work one time. Not bad. Yeah.
I can't eat them. I end up doing the Technicolor yawn.
You're doing the
yeah. They vacated my body immediately. I was like, get that out. Ugh. I guess I just didn't know they were soft. And no salt, and it just wasn't good.
Well, probably like anything, I assume maybe the way they're prepared too. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe people might put more salt, pepper, hot sauce, or seasoning or something. I don't know. Like, I've not actually went down the rabbit hole of boiled peanuts, but
oh, yeah, they were hot and soft and like wet and no salt and just.
Yeah, he says the ones you had must have been boiled longer than they needed.
Oh,
So yeah, it might be a cooking deal too. I mean,
that's true.
Kentucky gets ale 8 in their stocking.
That's true. That's true. That isn't a lie. That's what we do. That's our. Matter of fact, we get the orange flavored one first.
So, okay, Bubba, what's ale 8? This is something I'm like.
Okay, L8 is based out of oh my gosh, I can't remember where it's based out of. Winchester, Kentucky, and it's a big plant. It's a ginger ale, is what it originally was.
Oh, like a ginger ale. Okay.
It originally was a ginger ale, and then they started adding different flavors. The first one was the cherry. And then they came out with an orange, and I think they've got a grape, blackberry, strawberry, cherry. I think I've had them all, but they're really good. They're really, really good. Like, and they're usually on the cheap side and stuff. They predominantly was glass bottles, and then they finally started having their own factory to make their own plastic bottles. So most of the time import it. Like most of them, like looks like Canada Dry.
Oh yeah.
The look of the bottle, it looks like old Canada Dry bottles, but I guess they just like the look of it. I don't know.
Yeah, Ron out there, also from Kentucky, says the biggest ginger ale ever made. It's the best, not biggest.
Best.
Sorry about that. We'll have to try to get our hands on some of that.
If I could find a way to ship it to you, I will.
Oh,
if I can find a way to ship it to you, I will. I might haul it there myself. I did get a brand new truck. I'll be down there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Awesome.
well, new to me.
Well, oh no, I mean that's awesome, buddy.
Uh,
Ron says they still get them in glass bottles there.
yes, they still have glass bottles too. Most of the newer flavors are going to be in the glass bottles, but predominantly the original, and they even have a diet. I think they even messed around and made a zero version of it too. But no, it's good. It's like I hate ginger ale with a passion, because every time I ever drank one, it was always when I was sick.
Yeah,
that's what my mama believed in. You give them ginger ale,
the Sprite or 7-Up effect. Yeah, the bubbly. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's it's pretty good. I do have a funny story about the truck, though. I need to tell you.
Okay, let me catch up on the side chat real quick. Boomstick says none of the L8 flavors taste like they're supposed to. Justin out there says you come to Kentucky, you get Grippos and ALA. It's state law.
State law.
So it says you got me, Shauna. Boomstick says Walmart sells L8 in Ohio at least. Yeah. Ron says facts. Ginger ale after hard shots go down smooth. Kent says, okay, Bubba. So tell us about it, buddy.
All right. So you guys know I've been driving that Lexus that I had for at least 13, 14 years. All right. Yeah. I've never had any other car besides that other than my lowrider truck that I had when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's one of those where the door won't open on one side and you got to crawl in the window on the other.
Essentially didn't have no right side mirror, didn't have no rear view mirror. There was a backup cam, but it didn't work. I didn't have air conditioning in it. I didn't have heat in it. So winters were great, summers were beautiful. The radio didn't work.
Hey, brother.
The radio didn't work. I didn't have any left blinker, right blinker, or anything like that. My low beams did not work, and my high beams did. So I was that douchebag on the street that always had his high beams on at night. So, anyway, after all the times and things that car has almost killed me this year, after spending $5,200 into this car to try to fix it, I finally gave up.
Oh, brother.
That was it.
I hate that lost cause situation when you pour money into a vehicle.
Because I love the car. Like I could drive that car blindfolded. I'm not even kidding. Like there's been times driving home where I don't even remember where I was. Like I'll be halfway down 65, almost home. Like where was I? How did I get here already? And but I got this new truck. I got me a 2017 Ford.
Oh wow!
And
awesome, buddy.
And this truck, I pulled into my work and they saw it for the first time. They was just like, "Oh my God, you finally got rid of that Lexus?" I was like, "Yeah." And Stuart, my buddy at work, crotchety old guy, I love him to death. I walked up to him and I said, "Stuart, you know, there's some things on these newer vehicles that I didn't know existed." And he looks at me. He goes,
"Like working blinkers, headlights."
Yeah, no, hold on. I got to do the whole spiel. I looked at him and I said, "Did you know in these newer cars there's a thing called air conditioning?" And he just looked at me like, "Yeah, welcome to the modern world." I said, "I'm not done yet." He goes, "Oh God, what?" I go, "Did you know there's right side mirrors and rear view mirrors?" He goes, "Oh my God, is that the bar now?" I said, "I'm not done." I said, "You know they make electric starters? They make electric starters." I said, "You know there's low beams."
You don't need the old screwdriver and crawl underneath the front to jump the starter across anymore, huh?
So he's just looking at me like what in the heck has this kid been doing his whole life? And so I listed off all the other things, and I go, "Yeah, so that's all the things I've noticed about new cars." He goes, "Well, welcome to the modern world." And I looked at him and I said, "You know what the funny part about this is?" He goes, "What?" I said, "I'm 37 and you're 65 and you're telling me this. It should be the other way around."
Yeah.
Man, he ain't lying.
That's the other thing. It's like 347,000 miles was on that Lexus.
Wow.
And I've had a new transmission put in. I've done all kinds of stuff to the undercarriage, all kinds of stuff. And this new truck has 70,000 miles on it, and I'm just like, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my
That
entire
is
life.
awesome, buddy.
So God is good. He kept me safe, and then he got me a new vehicle. It helped me be able to afford it. So God is good.
Awesome.
That is
Awesome.
so great, buddy. I'm so happy for you, man. That is great. Now leave that tailgate down. You get an extra half mile every 5 miles per gallon or something like that.
I couldn't help but bring this up, but you're talking to a panel of Chevy guys on here. And
Hey,
yeah, Bubba.
hey,
but
Yeah, Justin out there says Ford all the way.
That's way better than what you had. So I'm not gonna touch it tonight. I'm gonna be a good guy. I'm just gonna sit here and sip my drink and just be like, okay, he's way better off.
I'll say this: I don't have any allegiance to Ford, Chevy, Toyota, any of them. I don't. I just wanted a car.
Yeah,
it wasn't like whatever.
And
the Ford thing was because my cousin works for Ford, so I was able to get kind of more of a deal on it.
Oh yeah.
So that's the reasoning for it. Like otherwise, I probably would have tried to grab like a Toyota Tundra or something.
Yeah.
No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I'd ride a mule if we got a good deal on it. I mean, that's just the deal. And William Hall says air conditioning, rolling the window down, and William says that's
my windows didn't work.
That. Says that, and
my windows didn't work in that Lexus.
Oh Lord, you rode that thing till she was just ready for the junkyard, didn't you?
Look, you know that expression, rode it till the wheels fell off? I did. Literally, because it almost killed me.
Wow.
And Pack Rat says, "What? You didn't have to hand crank your old car?" And a new ride is always a great thing. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I hate to rub it in, but I got gas today for $1.85. Dang, Pack
Rat.
Wow,
that's
awesome.
impressive.
Yeah, it's
cheap.
It's getting really low out here too. I think it was like $2.35 when I passed it. That's the other thing. I haven't had to get gas for 3 weeks.
That's great. And Gary says, actually, an open tailgate decreases your fuel mileage. Other people think otherwise, but that's been proven.
Gary coming in here with facts.
Speaking on that, back when we had what was the two dudes that
Mythbusters.
So this is something I will always take to my grave. They took 2 identical Suburbans. They pulled the fuel tanks out of them. They drained all the fuel out. They put them back in and poured like 5 gallons of gas in each one of them.
Yep.
And they were at like I don't know if it was Indiana Speedway or in Florida. What is
a
it?
Racetrack?
Yeah, racetrack.
Okay. They were at Irvine, California.
California, okay.
Irvine Speedway.
Yeah,
out there.
So, but they were on the same deal, wind resistance, and
same conditions.
One with the windows down, no AC, and then the other one with the windows up, AC. The one with the no AC the entire time only got like 2 laps more than the one that was not running AC.
Oh yeah, it's not.
And
working.
so I'm like, no, I'm always going to run AC. I mean, I don't care if it's a big difference. I want to run air conditioning in my vehicle. I will not own a vehicle without air conditioning unless it is a classic car. And
agreed.
William Hall had a car that the driver's window, he had to use a wedge to keep it up. Oh my God.
Yeah. Well,
I've had the motor die before on an electric window, and one of them was like at the bank. Like I pulled up and I hit the button and it wouldn't work. And I had to like open, pull up further, open my door and go like, my window just broke just now. And so of course, this guy, I get home and I tell him, and he calls a salvage yard and orders a motor and has it shipped and fixes me up. And, but that's a pain in the butt. That's a booger.
Well, if you remember right, you drove a vehicle, the window that wouldn't stay up, that I had to put I used a 2x4, pulled the panel off, pushed the window up and wedged the 2x4 up and down
it
in
happened
there.
on the Hummer. I got in the Hummer and the rear window was down. And I'm like, what? And so I had to drive to work with, this window completely down. And I called him and I said, I don't know what happened. Like, I didn't do anything. Like, the window just was down. And so it has a cable system, which is horrible. Like, I love everything about our Hummer except the windows are held by cables.
The electric motor with the cables built onto the motor, and it's like a bicycle cable, that runs the window up and down. Terrible idea, GM.
Only bad thing about the Hummer. We love our Hummer in the snow. It's great. But yeah, I have got to pick whoever said the, good deals. Like, you are the king of good deals of vehicles. I've got the crappiest vehicles through a buddy that had a good deal. So I put my foot down and I picked the last two. I insisted on getting the Hummer, which we both absolutely love. And then I got a Mazda little SUV this last time. And it has a few fancy things like you were talking about. It senses if I get too close to a vehicle in front of me, and it'll like tell me to stop, and it senses vehicles on the sides and things like that. So actually those things are helpful.
Yeah. I like boomstick. Just remember, I like big and shiny. Yeah, that's saying me. Yeah. There's Smoking Joe out there. We're going to shout out the side chat here in just a minute. But yeah, I've always been kind of the same way. I mean, most of you know me, I like a good deal, blah, blah, blah. And, but like, we've never really lost money on a vehicle.
A Subaru we did.
Well, the one Subaru,
you know what?
Oh,
I hated.
You wanted the Subaru. I found a Subaru.
You found me a station wagon.
I found a smoking deal on a Subaru.
It was a good deal.
That didn't work out the best, but we fixed everything on it, and the person that drove it still drives it.
They're
today.
Enjoying it. I'm glad for them.
After we spent money getting everything fixed up on it, but
the Forester.
So
Yes.
Yeah,
it was one of those that looked like it had
one.
brand new tires on it, but they ended up all being dry
They were
rotted.
dry rotted. Like, I got flats and I get there and they're like, these are all dry rotted. Okay, new set of tires. I mean, it was like just every time I turned around, it was like $1,000 here, $1,000 there. And what ended up happening is the guy changed the motor out and he put
It had a brand new one of those import takeout
Japan
motors,
or something motors.
like with 70,000 miles
Yeah,
on
like
it.
it'll go forever. But there's a seal in the back that he didn't replace the seal, and it leaked oil. I mean, it went through tons of oil, and I had to add a quart like every 3 or 4 days. And I'm like, something is wrong with this car. And so one mechanic said, "Oh, it's I can't remember.
Rear main seal.
The rear main seal. Let's replace that." There was $1,000. Then another guy said, "Oh, it's this thing. Let's replace that." Yeah, and so we did that, another $1,000. And so when we went to sell it, we're like, well, we're going to take it to this shop and have them fix that oil leak for once and for all. The guy said he knew what it was. He said, I've had experience with this. If you replace the motor and don't put that seal in there, it'll
bolt.
happen.
No, it was a bolt.
A bolt, okay.
That went through the block that evidently, if you didn't have that bolt back in there in the back of the motor, you could not see, it would spit oil out there.
And the guy had a mechanic shop in Springfield for years, the guy that replaced the motor. And he goes, "Oh, you just need to keep buying this muscle milk that you need to add to the oil. And it's $50 a quart. That's what you need to do. That'll fix it." No, it didn't fix it. I wanted that car gone. It was a lemon to me. But the lady that got it, now that everything's fixed, new tires and all that, I'm sure she really enjoys it.
And that missing bolt that went in the block, it's good.
God.
Yeah, we put new tires on it, new brakes all the way around it, pads, rotors, the whole 9 yards, brake hoses, because the one of the rear brakes locked up because the rubber hose like sucked together,
God.
And
I
so
forgot about all that.
Oh yeah,
I just wanted it gone so bad. It was just so I picked the last two and they've been fantastic.
Yeah.
So somewhere there is a 10-millimeter socket on top of a missing bolt somewhere in Appalachia. Somewhere in Appalachia there is a 10-millimeter socket stuck to a bolt. Nobody knows where it goes. It just stays there in the road now.
Yeah. Yeah. You got extra bolts left over. Oh well. Ron Lane says that all could have been avoided with a Flintstone car. There's Walter out there. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Join us from sunny California as we talk about the cold weather. Walter's like, it's nice and sunny here.
Oh no, that's not fair. Okay, I'm reaching and my fun meter is pegged. I'm reaching the end.
Your
here.
fun meter's pegged. Well, you want to call out the side chat for us?
I do want to try my best. You might have to help me if I can't.
So what would you like everybody to type? Oh, wait, first, you show me this while ago. I gotta
4666.
Everybody knows your phone number. No.
It's on the internet. I'm a real estate agent.
I'm joking. So is this the ALA you guys are talking about?
Yes.
Because she found it on Walmart.
We can put it in our cart.
Go for it. That's LA. Yeah.
Yeah, have the kids try it, see if they like it.
Oh, yeah.
Out here we call it Eliates.
Oh, local slang.
So what would you like for them to type in? Info Bro says eggnog.
I think most definitely eggnog in for bros. Good idea.
And he's out there in sunny California too. So.
I think eggnog was a good
Ron
part of the
Christmas.
discussion this evening.
So you can type in eggnog. And
okay, so the first one with the idea
shout you out here on the YouTubes
was Info Bros. And then who is the next fastest? I think it's I cannot see. This is so bad.
I'm highlighting them for
Bubba.
you. They're going off the
Cyclops
page.
Ballistics. Had in a bunker 5340. Woods 71. Garage Guy 879. Jacobs .9230.
You always say Jacobs. I know, but it's Jacob S.
Jacob S. Dang. The dot needs to be before the S, Jacob. R4 Mississippi Thunder 1. I know that who that guy is. Viejo 2A.
Yeah.
Yay.
And
Tim
S.
Dang. Tim S. Another one got me.
He lives up there. We went to your brother's motorcycle race south of and west of Springfield or east of Springfield.
Yeah. I remember that.
He lives in that area.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He's a neighbor.
He's a Missourian.
I know that guy. Justin Grimm, 1974. Fuel and Firepower is out there tonight, as well as Pack Rats Attic.
You're getting better at that.
You have to say that very carefully.
That always tongue twisting you every time.
It is tongue twister. And there's Kent 645 and Big Sky.
Says eggnog with Captain Morgan. You betcha.
Oh, living in Southwest Virginia, 1965. Is
also known as
Steve.
Steve,
yes.
Yeah. Remember, you say Steve living in Southwest Virginia.
Yeah. Ron 2A Matters. I know that guy as well. Boomstick Mark 5.
Yeah. Boomstick always says the same, but as his channels get deleted, he just keeps adding numbers on it. And so
I gotcha. That's a good plan, so you're recognizing it. Neg Og says Ron Wayne official.
Neg Og.
He's fancy. He's official. Smoking Joe 9140 is out there tonight.
That's God's guy's neighbor.
Excuse me. My voice is about done.
Now, Smoking Joe's Garage Guy's neighbor out there.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah.
PIC or Pick?
Yeah,
Pick.
you remember Pick?
Ryan Matthew. Ron 2A Matters is saying hello to at Jacob S. Dang it. To Alive Moo
You remember
that
Moo
guy.
and his wife from the live stream that one night? Like, same here. Like, he
We
brought
talked
his
about dogs,
wife
of
on
course.
one night and live stream on the members,
Yep.
I guess.
Yeah, we had a dog discussion. They were talking about getting more dogs too. And
Yeah.
so were we at the time.
Yeah.
He says
Moo-
Bubba Nog. Corn Nog Gizzard Gary has chimed in with there.
Oh, there is.
Okay, what did I miss?
This is short for Patriot in the Dark. Okay, what did I miss? My daughter came back from college and scared the blank, blank, blank out of me. Well,
You're not missing
especially
anything.
when you can't see. I bet that would, you're not expecting company. I bet that would be pretty, exciting. And there's Michael Dunn out there.
Michael Dunn. I know that guy.
Yeah, Tim says
MS.
they're the big town of Ava.
Holy moly.
Yeah, Tim, her brother was racing motorcycles over around there in Chadwick area.
It's a Hillbilly something is the name of the race circuit that he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been riding motorcycles since he could walk. They got him a 50 when he was a little kid, and he's just been ever since his entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, the Hillbilly 500.
Yep.
All right, did we get everybody?
I am checking here. I think we're about
Well, thank you all so much for joining this. Is it a hop-up show? Is that what that's called?
The
Pop-up giveaway?
Christmas show.
Christmas giveaway.
Ron
Yes.
Ron says the only reason I'm official is because there's 4 other Ron Waynes on YouTube.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just like a celebrity or something like
Well,
that.
he is a celebrity.
Yeah, a YouTuber's a celebrity. Isn't he?
Yeah.
It's the Hillbilly Spectacular Christmas Special.
Yeah,
There you go.
Well, we appreciate all of you so very much. Thank you. And thanks for allowing me to join for a little bit tonight, but I'm checking. Peace out. You guys enjoy. And I hope you win. Have a great night.
Good night.
All right,
Good
let's
night.
see, man. So, Patriot in the Dark. Gary says, except no substitutes. I'm talking about Ron. Yeah, we only want the official Ron Wayne. I do appreciate the hellos. Yeah. Everybody saying good night, Ames. Which she said thank you from across the house. Oh my goodness. So I thought we'd talk a little bit. Of course, I know we're just listening to listen to Christmas music and hopefully have the Christmas tree up and getting in the spirit. And it's the 12th of the month already. My goodness. It always seems that way for me. I don't know about you guys, but man, you gear up, you're like, okay, Thanksgiving's here. And then it's like, bam, it's like, oh man, it's almost Christmas. Got to get all this shopping in. Maybe we need like 2 months between the two holidays. I don't know. But anyway, so the side chat in the panel, how are you guys doing on your preparedness for Christmas? You got a lot of it done, you're shopping, got the tree up, the lights up, how hard do you go? We always have a big tree and all that. This year with the pups, we elected to go with a smaller tree up on a little table thing up so high, just because we've had to do this in the past, with a young dog or whatever, because of the ornaments and this and that, but anyway, yeah, we still always have to, get up the tree and, not for anything for the grandkids and just for us. It's like once we got the little, the little 4-foot tree up, like we found ourselves listening to, like when we get home in the evening, turning on some holiday, Christmas music, and it's just something about it. Like you have a rough day or whatever, and you get home, plug that Christmas tree in, start listening to Elvis Christmas music, at least for us. Yeah. And it just kind of makes your day better, So how about you guys on the side chat and the panel? Porky Pig's Blue Christmas. I agree, Patriot in the Dark. That is the best song.
I like a Peanuts theme.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, local radio station started playing that. I don't know if it's a national thing or not. Charlie Brown theme. Mm-hmm. I love a good piano song, and we have a local radio station here that Thanksgiving evening they'll start playing Christmas songs until the 26th. And Peanuts thing, man, I can jam out to that. And Elvis Presley songs, I don't know, but I just love them.
Isn't Lionel the one that plays the piano on the Peanuts? Is that Lionel, or is it
Linus?
Linus. Okay. Yeah. I can't remember if it was him or what's the other one that's always got the clouded dirt around him. I can't remember which one it was. Pig. Yeah. Pig.
Yeah.
Yeah. Patriot in the Dark says, daughter come home from college and put up a Christmas tree on Thanksgiving night. Yes, that's since Thanksgiving's on Thursday, that weekend, Saturday, Sunday, that's when we put our trees up. Yeah, and I've always been a big Elvis fan, but my grandmother, is always, record player and then cassettes, whatever. But you walked in her house on, anytime, after Thanksgiving, there was like Elvis playing or like, the Rambos, some type of, like Christian, like Christmas music and this and that. And,
back in 2018, I believe, Smoking Joe and I did a video, and it's still here on my channel, where we're just target shooting. And I have this CD of Christmas music, and it's by, rock and roll bands or heavy metal bands. And instead of me and Joe talking while we're shooting, we're just shooting, and the music's playing in the background. I just remembered that.
Oh, Gary says Schroeder plays
right.
Piano, I think.
Right, yeah. I think that little girl, Lucy, had a big crush on Schroeder. She said, just like that, listening to him to play the piano.
Yeah. Yeah. Boomstick says, my wife decorates so much for Christmas. Electric bill goes up to $300 a day.
I think you muted, Pat.
Yeah, he is. Your mic's not muted, but we're not hearing you.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Okay. Well, yeah, Schroeder played the piano, and she would always be like, no, like, ho, 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 and Christmas and all that fancy stuff. And he went, tink, 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 tink. Ting, ting. That's it. I love Peanuts Christmas.
Oh yeah.
It's totally classic. I grew up on that stuff, so yeah.
Oh my goodness, yes. Patron Dark says Twisted Christmas by Twisted Sister, classic. There's Denny out there. Hey buddy. Got his hashtag in?
Let's see. My favorite Christmas song has to be there's a band that it's a Christian metal band called August Burns Red, and they do their own version of O Come Emmanuel. There's no words to it. It's just instrumental, but it's beautiful.
Wow. Yeah. What is the Ames? Ames is a big fan of this band. Or there's no music; it's all vocal. What is the name of that? Teletronics or something like, or something.
Pentatonics.
Yeah, Pentatonics
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And now they that is pretty cool. You know, I have to admit that is really really cool.
There's a band, or more or less an orchestra, that travels around the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Oh, yes.
They
Those
are
guys are
awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah. Depending on
Agreed.
If you could carry the show for just a second, Ames is hollering at me, so I want to make sure she's not tipped over backwards in the recliner just a second.
you know, depending
continue
on
with thought.
depending on whatever woman I'm dating during the holidays, you know, I say, hey, you like the Trans-Siberian Orchestra? You know, if they say, yeah, I'm like, okay, cool, let's go. I'll get some tickets. We'll go down to Johnson City, Tennessee and watch them. And they really put on an amazing concert. It's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then about 2 weeks later, I piss them off and I don't see them no more. So
yeah, no, I did that once out of Omaha, Nebraska.
Right.
And went and saw them once. And man, they put on a stellar show
They
for
do.
Christmas. It is very, very awesome.
Yeah. But there was a guy named Kenny Wayne Shepherd that did an awesome rock and roll or heavy metal version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And I was talking about me and Smoking Joe there about 7-8 years ago making that video, and we're just shooting, and when I was editing I put in the music, and it just seemed fit. You know, it turned out to be pretty decent.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I totally agree. But anyway, let's out there in the side chat, since we got this good little music deal rolling. List some of your favorite Christmas music out there, and Bubba, what's one if not two of your favorite Christmas music that you like to hear? Whether Elvis or some weird parody or something like that. What do you like to hear?
Well, I listed the one from August Burns Red, but the other two songs has got to be "Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer" and
classic,
and or "Grandma Got Ran Over by a John Deere." Either one of those are great.
Yep. Agreed.
But if I'm just not being funny or anything like that, "Oh Holy Night's" probably one of my favorite, and "Silent Night." Then probably "Joy to the World," but yeah, those are my just old timey Christmas music. I love it.
Yeah, and well, kind of piggybacking off of what you just said, the original Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Burl Ives came out with an actual Christmas album, and I've been, ever since I was old enough to have my own smartphone and
Is it just me, or
I think Pat froze.
Yeah, I think Pat froze. Yeah, I was like, "What? Is this me?"
Yeah, we was talking about the cruise.
While we're waiting on Pat to get back here, and we'll carry on. We got Elvis Blue Christmas or Ben Crosby's White Christmas. Oh yeah, those are great ones. See, yeah, Pentatonics. Yeah, Michael Dunn says. Yeah, talking about the orchestra. Hopefully we get Pat back here in just a minute. Adam Sandler's Christmas song is the best, Michael Dunn says. Burl Ives does Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah. Patrick Dark says Santa and his old lady Cheech and Chong, 12 Days of Christmas by McKenzie Brothers. The 12 Pains of Christmas song, Tim S. says. Gary says, oh no. The band Skillet, Oh Come Ye Emmanuel.
Yeah, I got to go with Gary. No Mariah Carey. No.
Like Burl Ives, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Pat's frozen. Just Pat. He's like, Pat says, I froze up. Must be getting cold up there, buddy. Hopefully you can get right back on. Just please no Mariah Carey. Yeah. Parody of walking in the winter wonderland, walking around in women's underwear. See, I always sing it every time it's on. It's like walking in I always say winter underwear. And the kids like used to laugh and giggle when they're little, walking in my winter underwear. And they're like, Dad, that's not how it goes. I'm like, oh, yeah, it is. Leroy the Redneck Reindeer. I love it. Jeff Taylor's like, hey, everyone, stop shooting Hillbilly in the head. Yeah, Boomsticks, or not Boomstick, Hasbro's deal. Logo of my logo's there for a bonus deal. And I put out a little short video. It's like, stop shooting Hillbilly in the head. I was like, shoot him in the arm, the moonshine jug, whatever. Stop shooting him in the head. Good to see you, Jeff.
There's a good comment.
I'm old enough to remember Bro Rise riding the Ruckle Shaver Head and answer out this question. Yes, exactly. I remember that. Okay, I do have a liking for Kelly Clarkson. You betcha. Porky's Pig's Blue Christmas was my daughter's favorite. Besides, I want a hippopotamus sheet. Dang, I'm tongue twisting now. I agree. I love that. See, Michael Dunn says, my daughter surprised me with Adam Sandler tickets this year for my birthday. The whole family went, had a blast. Oh, I bet you did. Rusty Chevrolet. So, Garage Guy, you had a album or a CD or something you had there?
Yeah, this was one I got back from Columbia House back about 1990s, maybe early 2000s. It's a rock and roll or heavy metal Christmas CD called Merry Xmas because a lot of those musicians would refer to their guitars as an axe.
Yeah, they're axe.
And you had Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Richie Sambora, Stevie Vai playing different songs. And like I said, I used that as background music in a Christmas shooting video that Smoking Joe and I did back about 2018.
Awesome.
Of course, I got a bunch of copyright notices over it. They didn't take it down. They just said, well, this cannot be monetized. And I'm like, well, what the heck? My channel's not monetized anyway. So, it didn't make no difference.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
So, Bubba, did we get to you, buddy?
I listed off my songs.
Here's one we forgot. Little kids. All I want for Christmas is my two front
teeth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuel Firepower wants to know if you ever paid for that. God, guy. Yeah, that had to be the worst business idea in the world. We'll send you these CDs every month, and you buy your first one for a penny, and we'll send it to you. Then we will expect that you will pay us $20 a piece for each one we send you every month.
Columbia House.
Oh man.
Oh man. Yeah, they lost a lot of money.
I would think so.
Yeah, not for me, but oh Lord, cassettes and CDs over the years from them. I still got a bunch in there.
Mm-hmm. Then he says, White Christmas, Bing Crosby, and Blue Christmas, Elvis are my favorite. I have to agree, buddy. Those are awesome. I ain't getting that for Christmas. I ain't been nothing but bad. Those are the great ones. Rudy, the redneck reindeer. All I want for Christmas is a hippopotamus. There, I got it out better. And I did cassette tape. Yeah, I mean, I remember like I don't know. I know I wasn't 18. I was a young teenager. You know, it's like you get that deal, it's like 12 CDs or cassettes or whatever the case was, for just a penny, and like no background check, no credit check, you don't even have to be, 18, nothing, and you fill that out and you pick your 12, albums or cassettes, whatever. And then you start getting one in the mail each month. It's like, oh, if you don't like this, please send it back by this date. And it's like, dude, I'm not even old enough to drive to the post office. And Packer says, I did cassettes. Gary says 8 tracks for me. Yeah. I still have a case that you carried the 8 tracks in, full of 8 tracks.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, that thing has to be classic. Then he says, first time I did it, I had the 8 tracks, but I also did a couple times with cassettes. Yeah. And Michael Dunn says, Columbia House, I still owe money. I think everybody in the world owes money to Columbia House. We didn't have CDs when I was younger. Yes, I mean, I remember when I was young, it was 8 tracks. And then we went to cassettes. And then I was a senior in high school in 87 when they came out with compact disc.
Yeah, I remember my very first cassette tape I bought was the first Van Halen album.
Oh, yeah. Was it 1984 or?
No, it was the first one. I believe it was
the first one?
Yeah.
The Baby Angel smoking a cigarette.
That was 1984.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was really cool back then when you had the albums. You actually had art, on the album covers. And Jessica says, I sent them to all my neighbors' houses with my name, and they would bring them over like it was by accident. Oh, so like you would include your neighbors' addresses and your name. And so when your neighbors come, like, oh, this showed up in our mail. So you were not liably responsible. Justin, man, not only is he the bacon czar now, he was thinking ahead back then. Great idea. Derry says, I had to love the old 8 tracks. Carry your music collection around in a suitcase. Exactly. And if you wanted to listen to the next song, listen to that song over again, it took a while. You couldn't rewind that song. Then he says, now I either listen to XM radio in my truck or Pandora for free when I'm on my motorcycle. Ron says, Dad broke a side window in his truck with an 8-track around the curve, slid across the dash, and cracked the window. Pat's getting rebooted up there. I think he'll be back here. He says, back in a minute. And Boomstick says, if Columbia House collected all the money that's owed to them, they'd be richer than Elon Musk. I would think so, buddy. I mean, I think anybody like during there's a time period like the upper era, the boomers to Gen X, and maybe on into the next generation, all owes Columbia House money. I'm sure of it.
I tell you what really ticked me off about 8-tracks. You buy an 8-track tape, and the best song on it would be like the first half on track 3 and then the last half on track 4. It's jamming out, and then the sound would go down, and you'd hear click, and then you have to wait for it the rest of the song. I'm like, geez, I hated that.
I'd have to dig it up. But I literally have the old 8-track splasher. It was it looked like a stapler in a way. So when your tape broke or got wrinkled,
Right.
it cut it out at 45. So you get back to the smooth part and you like smash it down and you cut the tape. And then you pull that piece out, slide it till it wasn't wrinkled anymore, smash it down again.
Mm-hmm.
And you stuck the pieces together and you had 2 little things that flipped over, and you did it upside down. So you flipped it over, and then they sold it, but you could like the tape for it that's the exact same width, but you could use just like regular Scotch tape and put on the back. Yeah, there you go. Put on the back of it, then take a razor blade and clean off the edges, and then you put that tape back in, you'd wind it back up, put it back in, and like it'd be singing and it'd skip like a few seconds, but it still worked.
I did that with many an 8-track and cassette, and
yeah.
Usually with my luck, I'd have to cut out some killer Ace Frehley guitar solo. This part, I'm like, well, did what I could.
Yeah. Michael Dunn brings up a great deal there. I used to use my cassette tape cases for ice scrapers.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's also book clubs, Pack Rat says. I never got into book clubs, but definitely in the music ones. I was sending Christmas orgs for sets of tapes for free. Promptly tape the corners, then tape the Black Sabbath over it. That's funny.
Here's what killed me. You had them little tabs also on VHS tapes, and on 9/11, I was off from work that day, and I put a VHS tape in, and you could set how long the tape was, 2 hours, 4 hours, whatever. And I did a lot of the news broadcast, and I forgot to knock out that little tab or put it over it. Well, I was newly married back then, and
nearly.
My wife back then, the one I was married to then, she ended up taping Lifetime Network movies over my 9/11.
Oh, no.
Yes. And I didn't realize it till about 2 years later. And I thought I'd get it out, and watch it. And then I put it in, and here's some woman on there screaming at some guy, blaming him for everything that ever happened to her. And I'm like, what in the world is this? So if you didn't knock them tabs out, Lord.
Yep, exactly. And Patron Dark says Father Christmas by the Kinks, another good one.
Yeah.
And the Beach Boys even got in on Christmas songs too. I have a cassette tape of Beach Boys Christmas. And then like oldies, there's always some oldies. I like the 50s and 60s also.
Yeah.
Pack Rat says kids will never know the day of the pain of carrying around a bunch of tapes. Because it says all those 911 network broadcasts on YouTube now. Yeah, at least that is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, as far as Christmas music, I got on CD and the original cassette that I've had for years. Like we have every winter in the Christmas, we Packer stuff with Christmas stubs, right? So I still have an old like boombox cassette player. I bring it out every year, plug it in, and I still have the cassettes of Elvis. I think the name of that cassette is like Blue Christmas. It's got his Christmas songs on it. I got the Beach Boys. I got the like oldies Christmas. You know, it's like, you know, a bunch of the older, like 50s and 60s. And, you know, I have all those, but then also, man, the Christmas songs, there's so many great ones. I don't know. It's like, as I listen to them, it's like, you know, man, I just love these songs. But one that I just absolutely love is the one that got banned a few years back. Anybody remember the name of that one? You don't remember that Christmas song getting banned?
Oh yeah, no, I remember. Baby, it's cold outside.
Baby, it's cold outside. And they're like, this is racist. They're like,
this is racist and grapey with the silent G.
Yeah, baby, don't go. It's cold outside. It didn't say anything about chaining her to the door or nothing like that. You know, I mean, you know.
Wow, what did I just walk back into?
We're still talking a little bit of Christmas songs. I was going through some of mine, and I said, like, one of them that I really like, and then it actually, like, I even liked it better after they tried to ban it, was Baby, It's Cold Outside.
That's a good song.
Yeah, but it's like,
yeah, the newest one they're trying to do is saying Jingle Bells is somehow racist.
I hate people.
I remember that. And it's like, come on, not everything has a derogatory meaning. You know, I mean, you know, it's just Christmas, you know, but I do like Little Drummer Boy, ba-rum-pa-bum-bum, you know, I like that one real well. And Pack Rat says, all my Christmas stuff went up in smoke. Oh man, that's terrible.
Oh, it sucks. So did anybody hear any of the Christmas songs that I liked?
Mm-mm.
Okay. As long as everybody can hear me just fine.
Yeah.
This is where I left off last time. I was about ready to say it, then everything froze up and my computer just dumped. So anyway, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the original, the whole Burl Ives soundtrack from that. The everything from that I absolutely loved. Burl Ives, that just screamed Christmas to me. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Christmas Town, Silver Bells, everything. Yeah. Awesome. I listened to that today, and I was like, oh man, I forgot. So that's kind of got me in the Christmas me mood. So,
Fuel.
You know, here's one. Oh, go ahead.
Let's catch up on the chat real quick. Fuel and Firepower says Peterson has some great Christmas covers. I agree. Pack Rat says you can't hear. We can't hear you yet, Pat. But then he's joking. We can hear you. And they're messing with you out there.
Yep. Shut up.
I was talking about my shirt up here. Yeah, this is Predator Mobile. Ron actually met him there in Goals and sent me this awesome shirt. So thank you so much, buddy. This is awesome. Love it. Got like Don't Tread on Me on one sleeve, American flag on the other sleeve. I love it. Yeah, go ahead, Garage Guy. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. I'm the one that needs to apologize. This
Oh, no, you
internet
don't.
lag is. Yeah, this internet lag. It's been running slow. But Frosty the Snowman. I got a good little story. I might have told you about it. Now, during that cartoon, after they build Frosty and before he comes to life, those little kids are saying, "What would she? What do we? What are we going to name him?" And this one little kid said, "Let's name him Oatmeal." And I'm like, okay, I don't know why that stuck with me, but when I got my first CB radio back in the day, my handle was Oatmeal, and that's where I got it from. Snowman.
That's
And
awesome.
you know, I haven't had a CB for about 5 years now, but if I get back on it, that's still my handle, and that's probably been well over 40 years ago.
That's awesome. Good deal. Picking
But,
Darks is
that
like
was-
Christmas rapping by the waitresses. Is he joking, or is that an actual song in a band, or what?
That's an actual song, if I remember right. If I'm thinking of the same song.
The waitresses. Evidently, there's Christmas songs out there that I need to explore. But we had to stock. I've had to stock a few times with people, and what makes Christmas? I understand sometimes Christmas can be depressing for someone, losing a loved one, or whatever the case might be. But at some point, I believe in everybody's life, Christmas was special. And you go out around Christmas time, this time of year, people's happy, they're smiling, and Christmas music's playing and all that. What do you think that puts people in such a good mood? Like around Christmas, the majority of people. I know not everybody. So I'm
the
asking
weather.
panel in the side chat.
The weather.
The weather.
There's been some Christmases, 22 and 23. It was 70 degrees out here, short sleeves, shorts, and it just did not feel like Christmas at all. You got to have, not just the time of year, you got to have the atmosphere for it. What do they call it? The ambiance or whatever.
Yeah.
And if it's 70 degrees and, Christmas is supposed to be, I know people live in different parts of the country, Florida, Southeast, Texas, or whatever. They're not going to see snow, but if it's hot during Christmas, it just doesn't feel like Christmas.
For us, yes.
Yeah, that's me, not others. I'm speaking for me.
I can't agree with you about that, because one year we was in Florida for Christmas. So we thought it'd be real cool to go to the beach and all that for Christmas. We've seen palm trees with Christmas lights on them. Not really. I mean, yeah, there was some Christmas trees, but a lot of palm trees with Christmas lights. The weather's nice, blah, blah, blah. Like, it literally was depressing for me. Not that we didn't have fun, that we didn't, appreciate the birth of, Christ or nothing like that. It didn't seem right for me personally, because it's always, like you said, cool, but I think that's just like the tradition of some people that we grew up with and stuff. And, and so, yeah, for me, I felt that, that one year when we was in Florida for Christmas. And, so yeah, I understand what you said. Petron Dark says Christmas lights on palm trees doesn't seem right. Yeah. Yeah. Denny says it's often that the 70s here for Christmas. It was 75. Yeah, so like Denny in Texas, probably not going to get a lot of cool weather there. And Christmas lights on cactus, Packrat says. So you think the weather is why everybody's like kind of happy and in the mood and and cherry. So Pat, Bubba, either one of you, what makes people smile and happy, around Christmas time?
I don't know. It could be the kids getting their gifts opened and stuff. Pat, you muted yourself again. But yeah, he didn't hear me. Pat, you muted. Pat, you muted yourself. Nope. This brings joy on Christmas. This
see.
Pat down.
Yeah, like on the banner it shows you muted, Pat. See on the screen? Okay, yeah. So he knows he's muted.
Oh god, that brings joy.
Justin says you're seeing kids happy. So yeah, go ahead, Bubba.
Yeah, seeing kids happy makes me happy, man.
Yeah, now kids being happy and everything, that makes me happy. So right into the trap, Bubba.
Yeah, I got 34 nieces and nephews, and it's a roller coaster whenever it's Christmas time.
Dang, brother.
Yeah, it is a tornado of wrapping paper all throughout the house, and I'm not 100% sure which one of them's supposed to be getting the next present or not. It's just like it's like what's the seagulls in Finding Nemo.
Yeah,
walking around. Mine.
yeah.
You're not 100% sure which ones are saying it.
It looks like a tornado through a trailer park.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And the wrapping paper balls thrown across the room is always fun. You hold up the wrapping paper and
I think I got a garage guy an aneurysm.
That's good stuff, buddy. So, Pat, what makes everybody in such a good mood and happy around Christmas? And I say everybody, but majority of the people.
Well, around here, it's when, like my sister gets to come back home from all the way up from Texas to come home, and we get to have what's called a sibling day, where all three of us just go and we drive around and we go to like just different places, go have fun, whether it be at a bar or whether we go to a axe throwing place or just something, and we go have a lot of fun, and then we have a sibling day, and then we have just our family day, where it's just like me, mom, dad, and the three kids, and we just load up and we just go run around, do whatever, and then the whole family all together. It's just being with family and just having fun and just eating good food. It's almost kind of like Thanksgiving extended kind of deal. Yeah. And then obviously on Christmas Day, typically me and Ashley have already gotten our stuff for each other, so it's no big secret or anything like that. But watching the kids, just like Bubba said, around the tree, and we keep it pretty calm. It's like we get all the gifts out, and it's like, okay, you open one, then you open one, and it's, it's pretty good. And then we go to my mom and dad's house for the big Christmas, and yeah, then it's a free for all. And like Bubba said, and there's just stuff flying all over the place. It looks like, it looks like a massacre in there. But at the end of it, it's all just being around family and friends and just hanging out with everybody that you love, and just being around those people. That's the biggest thing. And this might seem a little bit religious, but I don't care. Giving thanks to God.
Oh yeah.
For everything that He's given us, because every Christmas Eve we play Charlie Brown Christmas, and there's that one part in there that I love to emphasize. When Linus goes up on the stage, does anybody know what Christmas is all about? I know what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown. And he does that part. And I can't do it any justice, because I can never remember the whole thing. I've tried to memorize it, but I can't do it. But that part, and that's the reason for Christmas, Charlie Brown. So yeah, that's my favorite parts of Christmas. It really is.
Good stuff, everybody. Man. Ron says, I always like to sneak the night before Christmas and switch all the tags on the gifts. Packer said, this year's our first Christmas in Texas. And
yep.
Exactly
can't.
And so, like, this is something my grandma had told me. And a lot of it, like a lot of people's touched on here is like, maybe the weather, family coming in, for Christmas, that you might not see year round. They might live out of state, or or whatever, and having that family together, seeing kids like opening their presents, but and celebrating the birth of Christ, our Lord and Savior. All those are great things. But one thing she had said, she goes, and and this does align with like the Bible. She said, so when you think about Christmas, you're not thinking about getting yourself something for Christmas, right? You're thinking of others. You're thinking of maybe your wife, your kids, those best friends, co-workers. You're thinking about giving, and without being selfishness. Like you're not, you're not out there shopping, doing all this shopping for yourself. At least most people. You're thinking of others, and you're getting stuff to give to others. And it goes right down to like, the good book. It's like, think of others, before yourself, blah, 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 as all that stuff goes. And, that's, she goes, I think that's what makes everybody so happy, is they're actually giving to others during this time, and not thinking about themselves. And it just brings joy in the heart. And the same way that I roll back to my whole kind of theme, for my channel here is make somebody's day better. Um, During Christmas, you're thinking of others, you're making their day better. You're giving, and when you do that, like it just brings joy, to yourself, and that shines, to others around you, and so, nothing that, I mean, like now, I got like 7 grandkids, and, like for me and Ames, it's like, our kids are adults now, they got kids, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we do get joy out of giving to them. But then it's just seeing those grandkids, regardless, whatever is wrapped up in that box, tearing that paper off,
Oh,
and
hell no.
expecting to like surprise them and give to them, and others, friends and stuff. That's just what, really makes the heart happy. And so, I hope that we all can, keep that, in our minds and all that along this season. And yes, it can be depressing and stuff. We have lost loved ones, stuff like that. But if you can make somebody's day better, make their Christmas better, stuff like that, it's going to replace that and give you joy. And so Michael Dunn says, we don't put names on gifts. We number them so no one knows what the gift is whose. Now, my mom did that when we were little kids. She didn't really name them, like number them, but each child had a certain like wrapping paper so she could tell whose was whose, because otherwise we would like try to peek. And yes. Yeah. There's J. Crow out there. Hey, buddy. Merry Christmas. And so, everybody get their hashtags in, and we got some awesome stuff to give away. And so, we'll give Pat just a minute to get back. He had to get up for something. There he comes back. And we'll start doing our drawing for a giveaway, and we're just going to have a good time. No doubt about that. And I want to thank each and every person for being here tonight. Like I said, we're running way too close to Christmas, and I want to get this done. So hopefully, the good Lord willing, that the gifts get out actually to people, by Christmas, it don't get all tangled up in the mail. And so anyway, there's Fluffy out there in Papa's place. Yes, make sure you get your hashtag in. Merry Christmas, no space between them. And before we do this, while we'll wait, give everybody just a quick minute here to get their hashtag in. Anybody else got anything else they want to say about Christmas? Any pointers or suggestions?
Well, usually it doesn't have, as far as Christmas shopping, sometimes I would have been done by August, because during the year I'll go along and say, oh, well, I got this niece that would love this, and it might be February. And then my nephew might be May or June. I like to go the long year if I see something. I don't always save Christmas shopping for November or December, but I like to be prepared for it, and I want to make sure everybody that's on my list gets a gift. I don't want to leave anybody out. like you said, it's about giving. You know, to me, that's the most important thing. And a gift doesn't have to be overly expensive or anything. To me, I always think it's the thought that counts, you know, right there. And, you know, my Christmas list myself, it isn't that big. My niece's family and my granddaughter and my sister and her husband. And then we draw names at work, and whoever's name I drew, you know, I make sure I get something like that. And, you know, that pretty well puts me in a Christmas spirit, you know, to let people know that they are important to me. And I tell them that, you know, I don't have to buy them a gift to make them feel that way, you know, but, you know, it's important that they know I'm thinking of them. And sometimes I get out here and I see something I might like for myself. It's not being greedy or anything. I'm like, if I see something, I'm going to buy a Christmas gift for myself. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, you got to let the people you got to let the people know that's important to you. You got to let them know what you think. You know, tell them I love you. You know, tell them you matter to me, and you know, get them a gift or whatever. But just let them know. You know.
Exactly. And Fuel and
Yes,
Firepower out there says, pointer number 1, don't run out of vodka.
Well, in some households, I know that's definitely helpful. Trust me, I've been there in a couple different households where that definitely helps smooth things over. So, anyway, I'll just end it on that.
Tim has said it great here. Merry Christmas, everyone. He is the reason for the season. And yes, and don't ever take Christ out of Christmas. You know, I think that's that, you know, yeah, it might not be, it's not the exact date that he was born on, you know, every year, you know, and all that, but it is the point of that we remember and celebrate, you know, the day that our Lord and Savior was born. And, you know, so. Backrat says, in Hillbilly's case, moonshine, you betcha. And you're talking about mailboxes and making them out of steel and all that. Yeah. Oh, man. So let's bring up the wheel, or not the wheel, the hashtag random picker. And you do have to be present to win. And so, let's see, how am I going to do this? I guess before I did that, I should have brought this up. Hang on a second. So for the first, I'll do this. We'll go through some of these. And so, I got these written down. Okay. So the very first drawing will win this awesome set of 50 caliber shot glasses. And yes,
those are nice.
Oh wow, those are cool.
You can drink your eggnog out of that. Then the second one will win this really cool knife here that has the red, white, and blue on it. And the third one is this knife here, and it also has red, white, and blue on it.
That looks familiar.
Whoa.
Yeah. And
it's got a little bit of everything.
Yes.
And then slightly familiar.
Yeah. Yeah. This
just
don't have
a little
the
bit.
flashlight and all that on it, but yes.
Yes. Same profile and the. Yep.
and they are good knives. No
Yep.
doubt about that. And so, and then we're going to give away a skinny knife also. So, and we're going to let anybody choose, because a lot of people have been collecting skinny knives, but there might be one color that they missed. So, for tonight, we're going to let, the winner of the skinny knife choose like the color they want. And that's something we do on the members only chat, is when you went over there and you're a paid member, you get to choose. And looky what we got here. So
we have a sighting.
Yes, we do. Pat, like, give us a countdown, buddy.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Mario.
It's the West Coast Weirdo.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Yeah,
Yep. Merry
I
Christmas,
bet
brother.
he won't be getting on a gym.
Nice.
So Michael Dunn says, any new colors yet? Now, I've only done this for the VIPs because they get first choice, and we'll be bringing this on the Guns, Bearing, Therapy after the first year. But yes, there is a new color. It is gold. Look at that, baby. Even the blade is gold. So tonight and tonight only, until after the first of the year, will you have the opportunity to get a gold other than the VIPs. And so, yeah, everybody's saying howdy, hey to Mario. And oh my goodness, Patron the Dark. Oh, bless you, brother.
Uh-huh. Look at that tonight. Wow.
$49.99 super chat. And he says, Merry Christmas, everyone, and may God bless you and yours. Man, bless you, brothers. Man, bless you, buddy. My goodness, that is very, very nice. And that will go towards the giveaway tonight. Thank you. Man.
Wow. Thank you, Patriot. That's very awesome. Very awesome.
Man, that's amazing, buddy. Thank you. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Bless you, brother. And woo, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
a lot of Christmas cheer.
Yeah. Boomstick says, what are the colors of the skinny knife? And we'll get to that when we'll do that drawing last on the skinny knife. So let's go ahead and bring this back up here. Man, I don't even know what to say about that, Patron Dark. Thank you so much, brother.
Well, Hillbilly, I'll put it this way. You are loved by the community. You are loved.
Well, thank you, and I love the community back, man. Everybody's amazing. I mean, I can't say enough about this community. Damn. So, so for the 50 caliber shot glasses, we'll draw them first. So, would somebody like to give us a countdown? We'll give this a spin. And
all right. 5, 4, 3, 97, 38, 2, 1, 0. Go.
Christmas. Hut.
Omaha.
You got to be present, man.
Move.
Now, who can use those shot glasses any better than the Moo, man? I mean, Moo, are you out there, buddy? We'll give you a minute here to holler something out in the side chat. Congratulations, buddy.
Come on, Moo, be out there.
Mario says it's moo-tastic.
It's Mr. Mootastic, Mr. Bombastic. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to get into that.
Yeah, he was there earlier. He probably went and got him to make him a new
Oh,
drink.
he's there. He's there.
There he is.
There he is. There he is.
Sweet.
All right, cool.
All right, Moo. So, I'm gonna write your name down here. Send me an email, brother. And if you don't mind, AmericanHillbillyUp@gmail.com, and include shot glasses on that. And that way I don't get any of this mixed up. I'm trying to write it down and make sure that we're all good. So yes, Big Sky got his in there. Yes, and we got more giveaways. So yeah, if you've not put your hashtag in, you still can get it in on the next giveaway. So so somebody give me another countdown, and we will give away that first red, white, and blue knife.
Garage Guy, go for it.
All right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, let's do it.
All right, round and round she goes. Fluffy! Congratulations, buddy.
All right.
All right, Fluffy, come on. Hopefully you're out there. I haven't seen him in a while, so I don't know. Hopefully he's still out there.
Yeah, we'll give him a minute. Boomstick says, what kind of reloader is needed for those 50 cal shot glasses? I think Beverage's Choice will work for the reloader.
And
there he is. Hey,
all right,
Fluffy,
cool.
Congratulations, buddy. So, Fluffy, send me an email at AmericanHillbillyUp@gmail.com and put in something like American flag knife 1, and so number 1. So I mean, I have it. I got those written down here, but just so I don't get the emails mixed up. So for the next one is the second American flag knife, and so somebody like to give me a countdown, and we'll get this thing spun.
All right, Bubba, go again.
All right. 100, 99, 98.
F off.
3, 2, 1.5, 1.5. Go.
Right.
Of course.
Jacob.
All right, Jacob S.
Jacob
Hey, out there, buddy.
Jacob.
All right. Well, hopefully, no, actually, yeah, he was just right out there, so he should be right. Yep. There we go.
Hey, all right.
Very
He
good.
pulled the pond, to be honest.
All right.
So, Jacob, email me at American Hillbilly Up and say American or American color knife, whatever, number 2. And anyway, Mario said, I thought it was The Price is Right. We got some rigs out there.
That's Wheel of Fortune.
All right.
Damn, we're not even done spinning, and we got rigged out there already.
All righty.
When Mario watches Wheel of Fortune and they say, you want to buy a Val, he says, yes, I'd like a 7.
Why would they not surprise me?
We'll buy a valve. You ask Pat the bunker that, he says intake or exhaust.
You beat me to it. You beat me to it. As soon as you said that, I was like, I know exactly what he's going to say. 202 160s on an 802 head, Alex. Hillbilly knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh man, Mario says I don't agree with the Navy guy winning. Oh man, man, you're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Oh man, so go Army beat Navy, he says out there. So now for this next one, it is. We don't do this very often other than the VIP chat. But you get your choice of any of the skinny knives. We have the classic black. We got the blue, the one that's like, some people call it the Tron, some people call it RTD2. We got the pink/purple because nobody can figure out exactly what color that is. And we have, the rainbow, or I say rainbow, it don't have rainbows on it, multicolor, because it's like chameleon, it changes colors, And then for the first time publicly, other than the VIPs, you have opportunity to win the gold skinny knife. So that is what is next. So anyway, let's get another countdown out there and we'll give this thing a spin.
All right, go garage guy.
All right. Once again, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it.
All right. Round and round she goes. Tim Foss.
All right.
Foss, you out there, buddy?
I have not seen him for quite a while out there. Hopefully he's out there. I hope.
Yeah. Foss, if you're out there, say something, brother. Hate for you to miss out on this. There he is.
There he is.
Chair
lurking.
He lurks.
Yes.
And he waits. And then he lurks.
Yes. Congratulations, Foss.
Nice.
So, Foss,
Right.
email me at AmericanHillbillyUp@gmail.com. Let me know what color you want on the skinny knife, brother. We got the classic black. We got the blue. We have the pink/purple color. We have the multicolor and the new gold color. So anyway, if you need to finish that set of skinny knives, email me and let me know which one you would like, brother. And I'm writing your name down here. So, oh my goodness. Hope you guys have had as much fun as I've had tonight.
Always.
Having a good time. Having a good time, brother. Having a good
I
time.
actually got to stick around for a whole 2 hours at the show. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, Bubba. We've been missing you, brother.
Yeah. It's been a hot minute.
I know, man. It's been terrible.
Well, guys got to do what a guy's got to do, man.
Mario
I understand.
said, be a pimp and get the gold.
Woo!
Man, thank you all so much for showing up tonight, man. It's just appreciate each and every one of you.
Well, we do have 33 people out there in the chat, and it's been fluctuating between 28 and 31. So yeah, had a pretty good crowd out there tonight so far.
Yeah, for a not really well planned show
pop up.
Yeah,
For a pop up. Yep.
I'll tell you how this came about. I'll tell you right now. All right, this is what happened. Hillbilly was walking around his house. He's like, it's the 12th. Christmas is coming up. And then he walked around a little bit more, forgot what he was thinking. Cooter showed up and said, hey, you want to try on this here hat? And he put on the hat and he goes, you know what? I'm going to do a pop-up. That's how it went. All right? Nobody can tell me different. That's canon now.
I'll allow it.
Well, yeah, it literally got like, I was like, man, this month is going so fast. But yeah, you're right there, Bubba. I'm like, so we got tomorrow night planned. We're gonna have fun talking about air guns and different stuff tomorrow night. And then by the next Saturday, Christmas is like upon us, And I'm like, oh my goodness, this month went so fast, I mean, it's like I didn't really schedule and plan this out, real well here. So, yeah. And we always have a big, Christmas giveaway, just to give back to you wonderful people that watch and support this channel. I mean, you guys are a blessing. You're amazing. And, y'all make my day better. I always talk about making somebody's day better. Man, reading comments on videos, having these live shows and getting to interact with, all you wonderful people, it just makes my day better. I mean, I could have the crappiest day and then, interact with all you folks. And it's like, when I go to bed at night, it's like, man, I had a wonderful day, regardless of what happened throughout the day. It's just, you guys are just amazing. And, thank you, Fluffy, for sending the email. Kent 645 sends a super chat, $7.60.
7 point. I wonder if there's a little something behind that. 7.62.
I love it. Really do appreciate all you do, Hillbilly, and the great live show, man. Thank you so much, Kent. And I love the 7.62. That is amazing. Oh, man. Yeah, that's like maybe for gun channels, like all the, they should be like caliber related. I love that.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah,
7.62.
7.62.
That is hilarious. There you go, 7.62 in the bronze. Heck yeah. My goodness. Well, so, there you go.
Mosin ammo, 7.62.
You showed that in the bronze. Pat shows it in the brass. Well, let's go around the room, and if you're out there in the side chat and you got your channel or somebody else's you want to plug, please throw up the link, whatever you want to plug, and we'll highlight it for you because you guys are awesome. We appreciate you so much. Pat, we'll start with you, buddy. What you got coming up, brother? Hey, we got 54R out there.
Yep. I had to comment on Denny's because, big Mosin buff out here. Hillbilly knows what I've got coming up, but got some very new purchases, and I know you can't see it very well behind me, but I got something special sitting right on that setup, right behind my right shoulder, right there. And then I've got another case.
That's on the shoe shine box, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We don't
yes, sir.
And that's a shoe shine box.
Yep. And it has all of its markings, which is very rare.
Yeah,
for
Bubby,
that
you're gonna have
gun.
to stay for the after chat to talk to Pat about that.
Yeah, because you're gonna flip your lid on that one. And then it's behind me. You can't see it, but there's another one that Hillbilly knows about, but it's going to be another, and so does Garage Guy. We both have the same weaponry on that, but going to be very cool. Going to be very awesome to show off. So, yeah, so coming with a channel update here in the next week, and then I will be off until probably about the middle of January. I got a lot of family, friends coming in, and so I'm just putting everything down, and I'm just going to hang out with friends and family and just go have a good time. And so, yeah, yep, YouTube's going to get put on hold, and that's fine because friends and family come first.
Family first, always. You bet,
Yep.
you, brother.
Yep. But other than that, so yeah, I've got a lot of stuff stacked up, ready to go. So I'll probably put out a couple videos that Thunder on the Prairie and stuff like that, but that are time released. But other than that, got a lot of new stuff behind me too. So it's going to be a good year going into the new year. So, but anyway, man, Bubba, thanks for coming on tonight, brother. Man, I missed you. I hadn't seen you for a long damn time. So thanks for coming on. And Garage Guy, man, I always love hanging out with you. Always love talking to you because we've always got pistols and stuff to talk about. So, and Hillbilly, thanks for having me on, brother. Thank you for the Christmas gifts and everything that you gave to everybody tonight, man. I'll put it this way. God bless Hillbilly because he's one of a kind because he keeps giving. He keeps giving. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. In person, I haven't met him in person, but just the way he talks and everything, man, this guy is a genuine. He's genuine.
Well, thank you for those kind words, Pat, man. I appreciate it. And
yeah, it's from the heart, man. You deserved it.
Well, thank you very much, brother. I really appreciate it. And it's all about making somebody's day better. And so yes, glad we can do that. I can't do it by myself. Everybody has a team, on these panels and side chats. I mean, that's what makes a difference. And we're going to jump over real quick. The side chat says, Fluffy says, be safe out there. It's crazy and getting crazier. Ron 2A Matters to a link here. It says Walter Hunt, I believe. And then your Info Bros, happy ho ho ho, everybody. And then Ron threw out his channel link out there, so go check that out. Also, Patron in the Dark. I got an AK-47 basic series for the rookies coming out the week of Christmas. That is awesome. And he also says, or the blind guys. And Ron Wayne says, terrific show, Hillbilly. Great time. Good night, friends. Thank you for being here, each and every one of you. Thank you, Ron. So, Bubba, I know you've been super, super busy. You've not been able to get videos up, and doggone it, man. I miss the good, the bad, the Bubba every week. I mean, can you get back to that? And get some videos. We miss you, brother.
I have every intention of coming back, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do videos. don't even know if I'm going to have time to do an actual stream or anything, but I do have thoughts and plans in the coming few weeks or so. Hopefully I'll have more time for it. But with everything going on with Pops and all of them, and then, just now getting the new truck and stuff, everything's been twice as hectic. I didn't even get to do the Halloween thing, and
oh man, missed it, brother. But
I was upset.
As all of us say, family first. That's the most important. Yes.
But if I do come back, fair warning. Fair warning.
Watch out, huh?
Well, not so much that the
Bubba and the Speedo.
The stream might be a little bit more of me reacting to something.
Please no. Please no.
No Bubba and the Speedo.
No Bubba and the Speedo.
I love you.
I wouldn't do that to myself. But I've been talking to a couple of different people that have been doing streams and stuff like that. I've been talking with like Nux Taku and a couple of other people, and they're thinking I should do different types of content, but this is, it's whatever. But I plan on doing some, I guess it's React content, because there's a lot of stuff crazy going on. So it might be a little bit more of a aggressive stream, and I might get canceled quick. But if I do, when I do come back, not if, when, it's going to be a little bit different. It probably won't be actual videos, but it will be streams, and hopefully.
Awesome.
But if it ends up not being alive and it's something I pre-recorded, apologize. But that's probably how it's going to go.
You do whatever you can do, brother. We'd just be happy to see you. Yeah.
But don't you start typing Glock in the chat. Garage guy.
Garage guy sending a message. G-L-O-G-K.
Okay, so before I stop, stop it.
You the man. You the man, garage guy. You the man.
Bubba's next video is going to be the new version of Glock.
I don't know if
he already
anybody's
bought
seen
the
this.
V. Now he's getting the new one that's coming out.
I don't know if anybody's seen this, but Glock was discontinuing a lot of their handguns, right? Specifically the 9mm ones, except for like the 43X and all the compact ones, right? So they redid them and they came out with the Glock V, because their naming sense is about as intelligent as their production value.
I hate to say this, but some people said V stands for vagina.
Virginer. But they came out with a Glock V because they wanted to make a gun that could not be easily convertible into fully automatic, because, the gangbangers and stuff like that going around. Day one of its release, they already came out with a way to convert it.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to have been impossible.
Wasn't it less than 24 hours or something?
It's like within like 4 hours of it being released, somebody had already
out
made
on
one
the
full
internet.
auto. And it was hilarious.
Here comes the Glock squish.
Yeah, and it's just like it was like we engineered this specifically so that it cannot possibly be. 4 hours later. 4 hours later. So Glock doesn't understand what it's doing. So
there's many of us autistic people on the internet. It's like, tell me I can't.
Tell me I can't. I got a Dremel. Anyway, but that's all I'm going to say about that. But hopefully, I'll have something soon. But other than that, guys.
I've got a Dremel.
I got a Dremel.
I've got a Dremel. I've got a Dremel. Hey.
And to be honest, you can make a Dremel out of a little bitty RC car battery. So I mean,
yep.
Like a gangbanger's going to find a way. Anyway, I feel like there should be like a video of Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park going, "Gangbangers find a way." Every single time something like that comes out. Every single time.
Well, I have a feeling that like once we go off air, the back chat, I should start recording that and putting it out for like the members only too.
Or wow, that's a big pile of.
Yeah, it's just a mountain of Glocks.
Yep,
It's
it's
a mountain of
mountain
Glocks.
of
That's a big pile.
Sorry, I'm trying. Hillbilly show. So I'm still trying not to cuss. So wow, that's a big pile
Well,
of.
we tried family friendly, but
So hard. So
the
hard.
best we can. And
Yep.
nobody's been able to do any swearing since Bubba's not been on the show because he's got the swear jar.
But yeah, guys, just stay safe out there. Love you guys, and keep getting at it.
Well, that is from our awesome leader of the OFOA. And that's milk. What's your call sign? Milk Dud.
Milk Dud 6.
6. And for those who don't know, what does OFOA means?
It means Obese Fighters of America.
Yep. Well, good to have you here tonight, buddy. Garage Guy, what do you got coming up?
Well, first I want to say to Bubba, probably been.
I got Garage Guy giggling too much now.
Okay, serious time here.
Okay.
Bubba's probably been about a year, and I just had to get in a side chat and type those letters in, and it was well worth the reaction. Okay.
How's that Taurus doing?
Well, I got it back from the factory, and it is awesome. Actually,
Oh, they finally fixed it. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I got a follow-up video on it, and then again, I got another Taurus revolver at the factory right now, so we'll see how that goes.
His luck with Taurus is my luck with Glocks.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ almighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bubba, you literally coming on here and Garage Guy getting a razzie about Glock. It's made his Christmas better.
It has. It was so good to see Bubba. I missed you, buddy.
I love you, brother.
No, I love you too. Anyway, I'll go ahead and get off here after I speak. I've got a video ready to upload after I get off here. It's I finished my Christmas shopping, like I said, and I got a little Christmas gift for myself. And that video will be up here probably I'm going to schedule it for 7 Eastern time tomorrow evening. And got another video or two before Christmas, and I'm just in the Christmas spirit. I'm feeling it this year. Everything's going good. I'm vacating. I love spending time with you guys. Y'all are family to me. Those people over in a side chat, awesome to see them. I've had a good time. If I don't see y'all again before Christmas, Merry Christmas. Love y'all. God bless. Catch you as soon as I can.
Well, thank you so much for being here tonight, buddy. And guys and girls, go check out Pat in the Bunker, Bubba Triclops Ballistic, and Garage Guy 879. Great channels, great people. And out there on the side chat, there's been so many people on here tonight. I hate to start naming them because I know I'll miss people, but there, so many great content creators out there in the side chat. So please go check them out. And man, what we got coming up on Hillbilly Up, we got a new suppressor in from Anechoic called the Pipsqueak. And it's a smaller suppressor. It comes apart to clean, everything just like the others. It's made out of titanium. It only weighs 1.5 ounces and very, very light. And so I got videos coming out on it. I believe we have I got another video coming out shooting Hasbro's Elf on the Shelf Christmas target. Go check that out. Do that. You can do it with a BB gun. It's getting cold weather. BB gun from 7 yards, or air rifle, I believe. Air pistol from 5 yards. So that's something you can do inside, in your garage, basement, whatever, when the weather's nasty. And with a 22 long rifle, it's at 50 yards. But we got some awesome prizes. We collabed together. Hasbro, me and Nibs over at Walnut and Steel. And I'm telling you, with all the other giveaways, like there's going to be one of a kind, specially engraved Daisy BB guns. I mean, they're like amazing. And so the way he does his giveaway is you don't have to be in first place. You just have to shoot the target and you get the entry with a chance to win. So, everybody gets a fair chance to win over there. Besides the Daisy BB guns, there's other giveaways. So make sure you go check that out. And then tomorrow night, we are doing the guns bearing therapy. We're actually going to be talking about air guns. And the reason I chose to do this is because the weather's getting cold. Not everybody can go out to the range. It's windy. It's nasty. And so we figured we would dedicate one Saturday night, to like just talking about some air guns. A lot of us grew up, I know I can speak for myself for sure. The first, what you would call, or basically firearm or whatever, it was the BB gun. That's where you learned your gun safety, and all that starting off. And then for so many of us, it started out with just a little air gun, and then it grew up into a love of, our firearms that we have today, just our love for our Second Amendment. And so anyway, that's why we want to have a night, tomorrow night, we're going to be talking about that. And of course, we will be doing a giveaway over there like we always do. And I want to shout out DJ coming in here, throwing out the channel links, buddy. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you as always. Anyway, let's end this show, and as always, we're going to end this with remember, God, family, country. Make somebody's day better, will you? We got Christmas coming up. It's going to be real easy for you to do to make somebody's day better, even if it's at the Walmarts or the General Dollars or whatever. Pushing that buggy back inside for the fellas got to go out there and collect them buggies in the cold weather. It's so easy. It won't cost you a penny to do something nice for somebody. Hold the door open, give them a smile, tell them Merry Christmas. And if the good Lord's willing, the creeks don't rise, we'll be seeing you again, Hillbilly Nation. We love you. Everybody's saying